As Karen and I wrap up our nearly 10-day visit to Florida's Walt Disney World, we review two different resorts on the property owned and operated by Disney Incorporated. Disney's Polynesian Resort was up first for us as we review this amazing location, not to mention a fantastic breakfast as well. And if you're curious just how many different hotels and resorts there are in Disney World, well, that's not an easy question to answer. There are nearly a dozen major resort hotels, such as the Grand Floridian and Disney's Contemporary Resort, but there are also many subsection hotels, such as Disney's Contemporary Resort Towers, as an example. There are also new construction hotels opening all the time at Disney World, such as the new Star Wars Hotel, which is one of the most unique hotels you'll find anywhere. So follow us along as we review Disney's Polynesian Resort during just a wee bit of construction and remodeling that was taking place at the same time.
So we're walking down this little pathway, a little closer to the beach area, and you have an opportunity to sit on Adirondack chairs on some sand and look over the lake, I guess, lake. And then I also know that if you look at these buildings right here, those are over the water bungalows that are based in here in Polynesia. You would reserve through the Polynesian Resort and you could stay in a villa. So that's kind of cool. Volleyball courts right there. And beautiful swings, the Adirondack chairs. This is just a great place for kids to run and relax and have a good time and get some steam out. But also too, if you look right there, that is a boat dock that I believe there's boat transportation in the Polynesian to several of the other parks, but I'm not exactly sure which ones run from here because I think it's select. Like from Fort Wilderness, you can get to Magic Kingdom by boat, and so that's really nice. All of the other resorts have to be accessed via bus transportation, but we'll look at that when we walk around Fort Wilderness a little bit more. But yes, really beautiful. So here's the lobby. I think Phil got some of this earlier today, but again, it's a beautiful lobby. It is 2 stories high, maybe even 3. You know, the window ceiling are beautiful. Those are to represent, actually they're called Japanese boat floats, and the Japanese fishermen use them to float their nets. So my father had a few of those that we brought back from Taipei because he loved them in various sizes. So they come in those fishing nets. That's why they're in the fishing nets. But this is really a sweet, really sweet sculpture in the middle of the lobby. That is a tiki, but it looks more like a mini huni than it does a tiki. But it's very, very sweet. And the orchids, of course, are beautiful. And I don't know if they're real or not, but I don't want to touch them because I think that's rude.
So one of the things they have here in the Polynesian, obviously, is they've got Disney decor. These are the 3 ducks with the little hula skirts on. But as we came over here, they've got different, movies and things like that themed to Polynesia and Mickey. And one of them was the Castaway Cowboy. starring James Garner, Vera Miles, and Robert Culp. I do not remember this. For the movie geek that I am, I don't remember this movie. Although now, I kind of want to see it. So I think when I get back, I want to see if I can find it on Amazon or something. Of course, The Adventures of Steel Band. Looks like a Walt Disney book, comic book or coloring book. Walt Disney Mickey Mouse. And then one of probably the very first original photographs. Okay, so we're gonna figure out the menu out here at the Kona Grill, and some of the items are plant-based, which is totally fine, but they really only have 4 entrees. Now, we were recommended to try the macadamia nut pancakes, is that right?
Yeah, it was probably, excuse me, macadamia nut pancakes are supposed to be amazing, and I cannot wait to try them.
So we chose a Polynesian, but so on the menu, the breakfast entrees are the Tonga toast at $16, 2 eggs any style of $14, 2 eggs any style of $14, which is home fried potatoes and your choice of ham, spiced ham, bacon, or sausage, plant-based loco moco, which is plant-based eggs, plant-based sausage. Oh, thank you. So we got our coffee, but I'm just going over the menu. So the Tonga toast is $16, 2 eggs any style is $14, plant-based loco moco, which I was just talking about, plant-based eggs, plant-based sausage, coconut milk, rice, and pico de gallo for $12, which is actually not too bad that's a pretty good price, I think, for loco moco, $12, I think. And then macadamia nut pancakes with macadamia nut butter, pineapple sauce, and your choice of ham, spiced ham, bacon, and sausage. It was recommended to us that we should try the macadamia nut pancakes, so that's what Karen got. And then I kind of went close to the same spectrum. I got the Tonga toast. Because really, I've had loco moco before, but it's really good, but I'm not really thrilled about having a plant-based egg. And then 2 eggs any style, you can get that anywhere. But they also have a plant-based fruit cup, which is kind of weird because aren't all fruit cups plant-based?
Yeah, but it took you like a minute it took you like about a minute to figure out
that there's no meat in a fruit cup.
I mean, it was like fruit cup, plant-based.
Yeah, plant-based. I started thinking about that for a second. So there's a plant-based fruit cup, but then again, I think all fruit cups are plant-based. Anyways, we're gonna have breakfast and we'll just know how it goes. So this is my French toast. It looks like it's got, it's definitely gonna be stuffed. It looks like it's got like brown sugar on the top, and then it's got obviously bacon. Karen's got her macadamia nut pancakes, butter and pineapple sauce on the side with 2 very big pieces of sausage.
Yes.
All right. So I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, I mean, this is definitely stuffed. I can't even really open it up. Let's see if we can do this without spilling anything. Now, I did offer Karen some of my French toast.
You did not.
I did, and she returned it down. She turned it down. She said politely, she said, I would care for your French toast. Apparently, she is profiling French toast and has some kind of an issue with French toast. Maybe it's the French people in general, I don't know. But anyway, I am going to try. Well, you don't want French toast.
I don't want more French toast.
Oh. So I'm going to try her macadamia nut pancakes. I almost taste like there's a little crunchy in there, almost like grains of sugar, maybe.
Like maybe macadamia nuts.
But no, macadamia is not like a grain. A macadamia nut's a nut. I can see the nut. Let me try this one more
They're
time.
the country stuff. They're the crunchy stuff.
It's good, but I actually like my French toast better. But you don't want to do, so you can't compare it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the French toast is better. So I had a little bit of Karen's sausage. The sausage is very, very good. So if you do come here to the Kona Cafe and you have a choice between bacon and sausage, I would definitely go with the sausage, which I don't believe is plant-based. Is this really meat? I think this is really meat.
It is.
Yeah.
I think
I believe it's pork sausage.
yes. Unlike the fruit bowl, which is completely plant-based.
We joke about that, but I literally said, "Oh, there's a fruit cup and it's fruit-based," and you looked at me like
I didn't get it at
You
first.
didn't-
It took me a minute to kind of connect the dots that all fruit cups are plant-based, but I don't know why they would advertise that the plant-based fruit cup. Anyways, with that being said, the pork sausage is
to
really
confuse people like you.
yeah right, which is pretty easy to do. But the pork sausage is delicious. So definitely get this. The macadamia nut pancakes are very good as well. I like the French toast a little bit better than the pancakes, but it's going to be everybody's own palate. But they're both very good.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed this short review video on Disney's Polynesian Resort located in the Magic Kingdom, Disney World, Florida. If you like this video or any of our previous videos, be sure to hit like and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget, at Blue Line RV Adventures, we got your six.
So I won't lie, there are definitely areas of construction and this cute little sign that says they're under construction. There are that way, but I am positive that once the refurbishment is done, it's gonna be stunning. In the meantime, it's a bit of growing pains for the resort, but honestly, I think it's going to end up being really beautiful and beautifully done. So, my opinion, for what it's worth.